So welcome back to TBC, Toy Boys channel everyone. And are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Can't believe it. It's next week, people. It's just next weekend. What am I talking about? I'm talking about Zedtown. Zedtown Asia, people, in Singapore. And with all the hype of Zedtown going on, and I know all you zombie hunters are busy preparing, strategizing, all about what you're gonna do, forming up your squads for Zedtown. Also, another thing to tell you guys is that the Zedtown app is now live. So what you guys can do with the Zedtown app is actually start pulling in people and forming your squads. Picking a squad leader, putting up a squad logo and coming up with a squad name and so on, like stuff like that. It is not actually going to be fully functional, but what you can do now is form up your squad. Okay, enough about that. So today, what am I going to talk about? There has been a lot of discussions going on about Zedtown, this and that, and so on and so forth. What I need to tell you is, go to the website, read through everything you need to know, and once you actually purchase your tickets, you will be given access to links where further explanations will be given about the little nuances, little nitty-gritty details about Zedtown. But anyway, what we're going to talk about tonight is ammo. We're going to talk about Zedtown ammo. We're going to talk about legal and illegal ammo.
They want me.
Okay, so what?
They want me, not you.
Okay, so back by popular demand. I thought it was going to be a one-off thing, but apparently you guys like the other guy. So anyway, tonight, I'm not going to be talking about Zedtown ammo. Once again, Colonel Wolf, a resident Zedtown vet.
So, your sorry excuses for zombie hunters are back, I see. And this time you guys are getting serious. You want to know about the ammo type that you can use for Zedtown. You want to know from a real pro, not from the other guy. So anyway, I'm Colonel Wolf, and tonight we're going to be talking about what is legal and illegal ammo for Zedtown. So let me first show you what they look like. So these are illegal and not allowed. These are Nerf rockets or missiles. These are Nerf mega darts. These are rival rounds or Nerf balls. These are half-length darts or Stefan darts. These are suction darts, not allowed. And these are hard-tip darts, definitely not allowed. Now the worker darts, they fall in the gray area. Neither fully solid nor really soft either. No. These are all not allowed. This is the gray area. Recommended, do not use these. These are allowed. Standard elite length, full length darts, Nerf elites, and third party darts that mimic the Nerf elite. These are original X-Shot darts, also allowed. These are Nerf AccuStrike and AccuFakes, third party ones. These are waffle darts. These are lousy waffle darts. And these are really good minigun / Adventure Force type waffle heads as well. So these are all legal and allowed for Zedtown. Remember that. If you need to stock up on ammo, these are the legal kind. This is the gray. Recommended, do not use them. And these are fully not allowed. Hard tips, suction darts, half-length Stefans, Nerf balls, rival rounds, mega darts, huge, much bigger than a Nerf dart, and Nerf rockets. First, let's start with the illegal, what cannot be used for Zedtown. First, let me show you a demolisher rocket. Now these are known as Nerf missiles or rockets, and these are definitely not allowed. These are huge. It's unmistakable. Alright? These are not allowed. Secondly, let's talk about the megas. The megas are much bigger than a normal Nerf dart. As you can see, the size difference in comparison. And megas come in many different types of heads these days, right? Different type of tips. But all of these are illegal, cannot be used for Zedtown. Next, we're gonna talk about the rival series. Now these are what we call Nerf balls, or rival rounds. And these are basically full balls. And these kind of ammo requires also specific kind of blasters, in which they are not allowed, so do not use Nerf balls. Now, the other kind, definitely banned and not allowed, are half-length darts. See? Half-length darts. Now these again come in multiple kind of tips. Some are fully hard, some are even soft tips like this one. But these are half lengths, as you can see. They're half the length, or maybe even shorter actually. So they call half-length darts or Stefans, and these are not allowed for Zedtown. Unless you want to kill somebody. Now, besides that, now we all know that Zedtown only allows standard elite darts, standard length, full length darts, okay? Only full length darts are allowed, or streamlines we call them back in the day. So Nerf elite standard full size darts are allowed, but there are exceptions. What kind of full length darts are allowed? Namely, soft tip Nerf full length darts are allowed, and hard tips are not allowed. So how can we tell the difference? So let me show you. These are examples of hard tip darts. There are many names for them. Some call them FBJs, full vinyl jackets, parody of full metal jackets, and others like these ones sold are called Featherlands darts. But what are they? They are hard tips. How do you tell a hard tip? Simple. I call them the squeeze test. As you can see, if I squeeze this, I do not have any sort of squishiness. It's a solid core tip. You can even bite it if you want, and it's solid, right? There are different kind of tips, but basically these are not allowed for Zedtown. Hard tips, solid tips. So what is allowed? Of course, the original Nerf Elite Dart. Now these are soft tips. Now if you look closely, I don't know whether this can be seen on camera, there's a tiny little hole at the tip. Now what that does is it gives it a little leeway, right? Look at that. Squish, squish, squish. So if you can do a squish test, and there is a little bit of squishiness, it collapses, right? It's a soft tip. So these are original Nerf Elites. They're horrible, by the way, but these are legal. They're expensive too. Now this is a third-party Nerf Elite Dart. It's also squishy. Actually, it's even squishier than the originals, right? So these are legal. These are legal as well. Third-party darts. Look at that. Squish, squish, squish. These as well. Squish, squish, squish. Alright, so all these are the Nerf Elite and third-party copies. And all these are soft tip and allowed for Zedtown. What else is allowed? these are original X-Shot darts. These are horrible as well, but these are legal. Check it out. You can squish them. You can squish them real hard actually. These are soft tips, and they are actually a little bit shorter than your standard full-length darts. But these are allowed, these are fine. These are horrible, but they're fine. Next, let's talk about the AccuStrike darts. Now these are also allowed because these are soft tips, right? You can squish them. And you have a range of third-party options as well. So AccuStrike and AccuFakes are totally legal, they're fine. Next, let's talk about waffles. And I'm not talking about the Belgian kind, the one you eat with ice cream. No, I'm talking about waffle head darts. Basically, any dart head that has a lot of holes in them are called waffle darts. Now there are many kinds of waffle darts, but they're all considered waffle darts. And these are soft tips. Check out the squish test. They're very, very squishy. Right? These kind of original waffle heads. There are these kind of newer waffle heads, and these are horrible by the way, but these are totally legal. Check it out, check it out. Real squishy. And these kind of waffle head darts. Now these are the Mengun / Adventure Force / Dart Zone kind of waffle heads. These are awesome. Really good. Highly recommended. These are squishy as well. So these are totally legal for Zedtown. Soft tips. And now, what's a gray area? Now remember I recommended worker darts. Now these really are the best in the business, right? These are second best. So if you can't get these, get these. However, I just realized that worker darts fall in the middle. I wouldn't say they're fully hard tips. I wouldn't say they're fully soft tips either. They fall somewhere in the middle in the gray. There is some squishiness, but it will not fully collapse if I squish as hard as I want. It will not. These are somewhere in the middle. Now, when in doubt, don't use them. You don't want to be denied your ammo when you want to go to Zedtown. Ammo is precious. Ammo is a commodity, right? So, my advice, don't bring any workers. Just go for the waffles. Yeah, waffles are good. Real good. With some ice cream or maple syrup, waffles are really good. These guys. Well, that's all I have for you for ammo, and I hope that helps. So make sure you get the right legal ammo to use for Zedtown. Thinking I forgot something. See, I knew I forgot something. Do not forget. What is this? This is a sock grenade. Sock grenades are legal and allowed for Zedtown. So you can grab as much socks as you want, bundle them up like this, make sure they're nice and squishy, maybe put a layer of tape around to pinch it like that. But these squishy sock bombs are allowed for Zedtown. You can throw them and use them just like normal Nerf ammo to tag both rival faction humans or zombies. Oh yeah, Nerf Nitro has little foam cars that can be shot out of specific blasters, but those aren't even considered real ammo. And those are illegal as well as the Vortex series, where the Nerf blaster launches little discs. Think of them as little rubber foam frisbees that float around. And those are illegal as well, so you can't use that. And I'm still thinking I forgot something. Oh yeah. Finally, now these are full-length darts. Have a look. But these are what we call sucker head darts, right? Suction cups for the tips. And these are also not allowed for Zedtown. Why? Because I don't know. You know, these are pretty soft, but they do not collapse on themselves. And how do you tell that they're real suction tips? There you go. You can stick them. So that's all I have. These are not allowed as well. Recap, soft head tips only. The ones that I showed you. Everything else is not allowed for Zedtown. Back to the other guy. Can't find that. Oh, there it is.
Well, there you have it. I hope that would answer some of your questions that you have about what kind of ammo is legal and what is illegal for Zedtown. And yeah, if you like our stuff, please remember to subscribe. If you have not, thanks for watching this video. This has been a Zedtown public service announcement for everyone. Can't wait to see you guys on Zedtown. Remember, Blue Faction Humans, 12 noon. Look for us. We're called the Crack Shots. Join us. Crack Shots wants you. Good night, everyone.